Hello, gamers. I it's a new day and I have charged my controller, so I think we should be good to go. In this episode, I'm gonna try to not stop till I see the twins, because I'm desperate to see the twins. So me, let me go back into New Game Plus. I forgot that it doesn't automatically put you in, which makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Isambard again. For the children, Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orsa's integrity. Sister Orson, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? Hmm. Ah, I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there was one child in particular that she was fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Arcal, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Okay, I'm gonna feel out where my mic is. There we go. Um, I hope that wasn't like a noise while I was fingering the mic. Um, oh, Angel. That's cute. I love that their heads follow you around. At least this one does. I want to talk to this guy. As soon as my girl's fit for travel, we're gone. This is no place for the living. Um, yeah. Realness. There's a lot of dead people here. Dead people nearby. Oh, dang. Wow, how far it is. Wow. I wonder who's gonna have played 1.0 so badly. Like, was this in ruins for other reasons, or is this all because of the calamity? Did it used to be all together before then? Like, how old are these ruins here? Uncombed urchin. That's just a child. Please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads me right here about Foul and the Order on the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. What if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay, I have a feeling that's a crystal. Far ago, not far. I always forget that you can cast the mounts while running now. That was such a good quality of life game. Rotting Pikeman and Rotting Mage. Oh, Necromancy? Why do I always do you, Fraser? Who's doing that? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Okay. Don't die. I don't want to get framed for murder. Not yet, anyway. You. You were the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes. Well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Oh, so it's not a crystal. It's actually like a thing. Maybe we're wrong for accusing her. Am I going all the way back to Isambard? Okay. Is that all it took for us to be like, yeah, no, I think she's cool? I guess so. This guy's name, this is gonna be a reference like nobody are gonna get, but it always reminds me of there's a Declan McKenna song, which Isambard probably actually means something, but I don't know it. I don't know what it means. I only know the term from the song. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Is there none? Well, I guess the bazaar is probably just like a shrine. I guess for them it's like a decent walking distance. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being and doing no less is certainly not a audacity that Duke Thane couldn't have us believe. Yeah, what a douche. I'll go have a word with him. I'm well glad I reserved the inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Tancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he would be waiting at the Alga encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Me too, buddy. Although I have it on good authority that we might. Ooh. Alright, I'm like looking at everything closely all the time. But There's a little here. Very cute. I honestly haven't used this mount for a while, not since I actually like Fantasia for this character, because it makes more sense for him than my main. Um, and yeah, so it's been a minute since I've actually looked at it up close. You're gonna make me get into peasant clothes now, aren't you? Ah, there you are, Cal. So good of you to come. Indeed, I heard all about Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It seems my suspicions were about the poor rose from misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. On following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalva caught my eye. I tracked them as far as his encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Akau. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? People always want to talk about how Alphino used to in the beginning. I would dare say everybody does. Where am I going again? I'm all the wrong places. Oh, I forgot. I'm colorblind. Um, like actually, and so things are a little bit. That specifically is not. Like, I can't. It's not that I can't see it. It's just trickier for me to see. I don't want to fly over y'all. Not that you would bother me anyway, because I'm level 100. But weird leaflet. Me for real. Weenie. Tancred, this is no problem. Ring Scout. I'm mighty nervous. Well, did anything tickle your tickle? Yes. Why did I say that? This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge at the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. This lettering, however, atrocious, is it not? Judging the handwriting. These bits about Nalthal seem somewhat less than studies. I find it hard to believe someone among the order penned this. Pray take us to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Her. Silent walking. I think it's foggy out here. Hey. Oh. Holy crap, where is she? Oh yeah, I forgot. She's in the this back room, I think. Yeah. Oh, the kid, hello. Tancred. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of this clear leaflet. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. No. Anyway. Oh my gosh, there's a little lava friend over there. That's probably a grown man. I shouldn't baby talk him. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Oh, snap. Oh my gosh, your feet don't even touch. Plot thickens, our cow. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in this somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. For now, tell Isengard what we have learned here. You got it, dude. The eternal sleep? That's not good. I told the eternal sleep wasn't the best name for an inn built under a lich yard, but did you listen? Literally what I was just thinking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not. Like, people just die here. That's, like, crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a dead body before. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Arkau. I should keep my eyes and ears open, now more than ever. Okay. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any of this camp given me cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect is imposing on the priest, using leaflets and bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let our cow and me serve with. We're gonna dress up like poor people, which is a thing that happens more than once in this game for some reason. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments to use with disguise. You don't mind the smell of the stains. Very cool. So to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the garments Isengard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the priest should catch wind and approach us. Good idea, I guess. Oh my gosh, I don't have the... I get them again. Dude, I could fill up an inventory only with the amount of times that they gave me sometimes. Oh, I just keep asking for more stuff. It probably won't let me. Macaroni? Oh my gosh. Lock on. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to like link somebody's name. I see my friends do it all the time. Fuck macaroni and cheese. The macaroni and dry bone. Okay, Neural. What a name. And you are? Looking for work. I'm new in town. Well, the refugee by the looks of you. The more flames have neither work nor corn, nor coin for your life. Be gone and see to you that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Where's the brother meant to go? I doesn't have a name. Nobody's Bach is ignoring me. Adelstan. No, I'm just about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Buck Wild. I should sit on you. Get sat on. Idiot. Whoa, why is he taller than me? Oh, I guess he's probably a Highlander. But, I'm an elephant. Okay. Can I get orange juice here? They're not. I can get grape juice here. That seems so apropos of nothing. I don't know, orange juice is just a thing in my FC. I preach the teachings of Azemia, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azemia is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, new child, and thou shalt want of naught till the end of days. And not the priest we're looking for. Rowlin? Oh, what? Who are you? What? Regard. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I can assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Wow, this feels like Disco Elysium all over again. Chick said, "You're too poor. You're too broke. Get out of here. It smells like broken here." Well, okay, I remember. I'm supposed to go in here, I think. No, I do this every time I've like replayed this part of MSQ. There's too many doors. Well, I just went to the same place again. Is there an upstairs part? Ah, first my dragon, don't mind me. How am I even supposed to normally get up here? I guess I have to go all the way. What is it? No, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that mighty pond of yours at Drybone? People are awful. I'm just gonna jump. Lizard men. And now you know why there's so many immortal flames and corpses about. Oh, actually, I wasn't listening. The camp lies on the road beneath or between the Blackshroud and Ulda. You'll find several places of note nearby. I suppose the two most well known are the Amulja encampment for the lizard men nest and the church of Saint Adama Lindama, where the thaumaturges tend to the dead and worship Baal. Now you know why there's so many mortal flames and corpses about. The former keep the Amulja in check, and the latter are bound to be given back to the earth. Okay. I wonder. This is maybe how it's done. No. Oh, uh, lost them. Mhm. Goodness, I'm right by my rabbit's cage. She just dropped a stinky poo. Man, we're just right here. Oh. Okay, I thought it was macaroni specific. Um, Another way, I'm streaming because I'm a streamer. Well, I guess not streaming. But I guess I should clarify. Because otherwise she'll be like, I gotta go to this thing. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, our cow. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to enter the poor have a commune by the pond, or substantiate. True. Um, Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you will remain in disguise. Yeah, I'm sure I will. We can. Microphone people. For now. Ah. Right, everything's blurry. Sansuja. Man, I'm bad at this, even though I have to use this controller keyboard all the time. Finally! Fine evening for catching priests. False priest, wouldn't you say? I guess. Man, he's such a manlet. You look absolutely smashing our cow, positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Poor unfortunate soul, just as no way for men to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Beauteous child, I mean you no harm. I'm the priest of the Order of Maltol, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nal. Trust them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Like you can't fully see his Archon mark. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you have made a god's awful mummer unbest. Oh, snap. Oh, whoa, it's again. He goes around like 3 different times. That's wild. Why is it the same dude? I am a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some months ago, the Malta raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. Like tone it down just a little bit now that I don't have a dead controller. Um, I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Malta in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule the crystal shipments from the Nanamwa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalda. I didn't have a choice. To use their aether? Or for what purpose? I'm sure they said, but I do not remember. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but the cost of benefit? Ooh, this, I fear, comes back around to Doncho. Recurring themes, gotta love them. Oh my gosh, I sound like the English teacher. Um, from like high school. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames that you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell your own people? Speak. It's kind of a dumbass. The mumble was good. Who? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes. And you're such a hypocrite. You, you, you said that, dude. Okay, drives me crazy. I don't like it. You sacrifice innocence so you could line your own pockets. Well, fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Wow, that was a really convincing line delivery. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, blame yourselves or the gods. Hello. Were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There's time enough to learn the truth. That would be a dear and take word of these developments in Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this bill. The abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Well, knowing what he did that one time in Ishgard, this ought to be good. I wonder if I can stand up here. I keep jumping over it. No, I think I can. Where am I going? Oh, releasing Sam. Right, return. Find the awkward jump cut between the load screen and where I am now. Whoopsie daisy. I had to Go get some water. Okay, here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. I've been thinking about Shadow the Hedgehog lately. More than I'd like to admit. I haven't even I the most Sonic the Hedgehog games that I've played have been some game I don't even know if I don't even know if it has a name. It was an arcade game that my sister's orthodontist had growing up. I would play it there in the waiting room while she was getting her braces adjusted. I've seen all the movies though, and I have absorbed a lot through osmosis, but I think that should be enough to make me a not fake Shadow the Hedgehog fan. Although I'm somewhat fake. One day I will. Stop being a loser. You know, I feel like I've been here a bajillion times, and I used to think that this was a window. It's clearly not a window. Whoa, hold on. Is that Louis Suarez's staff? Did he have a staff? I don't remember. It's definitely something. I feel like I should know what the symbol is. They don't. Well, anyway, what's up, Mini Philly? Welcome back, our cow. I'm pleased that you and Thane could have been getting along. Well, I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. The thinker said we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Yeah, probs. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field, suitably prepared. I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mamatix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Lenamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of this process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is found at the camp, found at his cave in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Ooh. Ugh. I think I remember this. No, just kidding. That does not look familiar at all. Whoa. Him, well, two load screens. Maybe back in 2020, when I've been a big deal. Delilah Jane. Why? Why is there just a single little poo in the middle of my living room? Rabbits, like, I read that they poop 200 to 300 times a day. And usually, like, they're, small, dry little pellets. This looks like a three-way bunk bed. I'm a big fan of that. Gosh, roofs are not, or not roofs, ceilings are not tall enough for that. But if I had, like, a vaulted ceiling, I'd have the craziest bunk bed. Um, I would just need people to move in with me. I would love to live in like a commune with all my friends. But I'm getting at the age that people are like having children and getting partners, and I do not know if they would still want to at that point. What's up? Who is this uplander? Come to my tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pots. Mighty Tool drinks an airy self. Well, he speaks the language. When full of airy self, Mighty Tool changes to Sony Shine, name of Materia. Were you guys raised like that? That's so cool. If Materia joins with other Mighty Tool, then Big Eyes, Mighty Tool gains power of airy self. Yeah, I'm pretending to understand. I'm shaking my head and not. Yes, I'm shaking my head and nodding at the same time. It's really crazy. I'm quite talented. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Venomix of fastness. Ophelia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Spidey Tool to Monomix, yes? Yeah. Lila, you're nasty. You're a nasty little freak. Spidey Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good TT show of fixing it up, is probably what he said. He left his little ears. He looks like a chihuahua. Oh my gosh, Swin Bros. I know this guy. I think. I feel like he was in The Rising Stones. Oh, it's putting. This is crazy. That's a thing that you literally come here for MSQ for, and it's still. I still didn't have uh, the materia thing, uh, like the quest you get right after this, or you could get from this guy, like in the same exact area, until way too late in the game. You're Bond, yeah, I know the stuff. This is all just like telling you how to play the game stuff. It's not actually like story. Hey, yeah, if I was playing this for the very first time, he would have had a quest marker of his head to, I don't know, it was something related to materia, but I did not have it for quite honestly too long. Oh, could he or anybody repair? Here, I see a little thingy. Someone can do it. Or they're lying to me. Maybe this is how. Oh, I think this is where, like the quest where you can learn how to repair a game. Maybe that's what it was. Well, I'll do it in Horizon before I go back to Minfilia because I just remembered how atrocious my gear is at the moment. And whenever we get to figuring out what the heck Kalatali is, I don't want to be living that lifestyle anymore. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was afraid for a second that there wasn't going to be anybody to repair my gear, but there is. Hello? Please repair my crap. Whoa. Oh. I was like, that was fast, but I forgot I have to hit repair all inventories if I want to repair all inventories. Real shocking stuff. Okie dokie. You know, at least we have a nice view whenever we fly. I do genuinely like Vesper Bay. Um, it's, there's a lot of other places that are perhaps, a more, I don't know. I was about to say other places that are prettier, but it's more so just like as the expansions went on, things got a little bit more extravagant because they got more budget. But this place is like, it's simple, but it's cute. It has just little palm trees, even though it's in a little like rocky kind of place. I don't even know. I don't know what this would be called. Um, but again, I really like the checkered print. And I love just the ocean view. I'm gonna before I go into the Waking Sand, I'm gonna not pay for a ticket. I'm just gonna go like over here and just like look back, like I don't know. It's just kind of nice. I like the whoa, it's fire, which of course it is fire. Um, just like the little lighthouse kind of thingies. Just nice, just pleasant. There's small beauties everywhere in Aromaborn for those with eyes to see. I know I had the ring when I boarded Limsa. You should go talk to Sister Orson about that. She's really good at finding rings. Oh, Tartaru, or Tataru. Cow, how goes it? All's well here. On the bookkeeping front, anyway. Well, that's good. At least something's going good. Whoops. I can't believe he accused the poor nun committing crimes. These are some interesting bases. Final Fantasy Reddit help. If I hypothetically got um something stuck in a cylinder, how did it go? Because it definitely ever got a cylinder stuck inside another cylinder. You cannot. No, 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 no. I'm gonna look it up right now. Reddit cylinder stuck. Unstuck from an M&M's tube. I, I have a help. I need to get a cylinder unstuck from this vase. Welcome back, our cow. I trust your persistent bonfire proved fruitful. Yeah, I guess. What a remarkable. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest, among other things. He revealed that he was due to meet. I think Ungus should meet the guy who said that his member's tiny, who tried to pretend to be us. Uh, yeah, we're due to meet with them all to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believes that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalza responsible for the abductions, so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. Ooh. As the Amalza are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. Understandable. I would have you provide it to them, Markow. Thancred is presently attending another matter, but will join you soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. I just got here yesterday. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him, such as his confidence in you, a confidence I share. Yay! Can I get a gold star? When you have made ready, pray take yourself to the Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant. Got it. Let me, not be in bad gear and dressed uggo. Actually, do I have gear for the occasion? Do I have something that's a little more, revealing because it's hot out here? Ooh, oh my gosh, I just got this. Heck yeah. I don't even know what this is from. I think it's definitely level 80 content. 90 at most. But I only just now recently got it, so. Why did I do that? Why did I not just do this? I mean, I guess that loading time wasn't that bad. Doing it, not switching to PS5, then wait for PS6. I will literally try my cruddy laptop before I get a PS5. But the Rogue didn't carry, they say it. If the Rogue didn't carry it, they say, bah. You're a cow of the Scions. Thanks for coming, my friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on the mission. Our objective is to capture Amalza and reprise from them their whereabouts of the abductees. Those of men aren't aware of their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, will spring the trap. Spring trap? Might of 87? Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Pray make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn more of the Amalja if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does. Butcher that, but it's okay. We move. Ooh, is it gonna be where I learned my image spell? It's not, because that's in Horizon. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, it's just like Arizona. That's a big dude. Can I kill it? Will I get anything for it? Is that one of the like A ranks or B ranks or something that I see a lot? I want to mount with that. It's chonky, chonky guy. Anyhow, kind of fun. I would love. If I was a kid, I'd love to play house here in all these ruins. It would just be nice. I'd play warrior cats. Whoa. Wow, what a swanky little walk there. I gotta admit, this guy has some swagger. Ha 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 ha. Is the bait in place? The man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Wow, they did update the texture of that hair, which I guess I have to appreciate. What is the meaning of this? What POV were we in? Wait, something's amiss. What's the plan here? We were just gonna walk out and be like, hello. Traitorous flame soldier. I'm afraid you're a little ambushed and here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. You do not wonder how I managed it? It's almost as if someone is feeding him information from the inside. Yo! Dude, the immortal flames, everybody in old is so corrupt. Because you know who betrays people later? Multiple people. Multiple times. It happens. Immortal flames. Every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hee hee hee. Oh, snap dog. As much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. I bet you do. They're all yours. Man. I think he waved at him. See you, friend. Catch you in PE. He's actually wild for sticking around. Like, I wouldn't go over there and karate chop him in the throat. Hey, DM all the. Sort of leaving the other dudes alone. I'm wondering if you think it has any doses? That's so whack. Can't even use that crazy. I mean, it's okay. I'm still like, murdering them pretty easily. Hot sug. Cha. What their relationship is with the Amalda and the Amalda. Like, they seem to be like cousin races. Although these guys have a. Like a. I don't even know what you call that. It reminds me of the things that like chickens have, a little like red, well some chickens have. Oh my gosh, you guys need healing. Like that. I don't know if I should be actually healing them. I was a DPS last time. Actually, the last few times I went through MSQ. That Puzilus is dead. Maybe. Crazy to make a shield. I don't have any shield. I guess I have scissors. Can I do anything from here? No. Yeah, it's kind of like a chicken, like, it's not a horn, it looks like it's floppy. It's like a head tail. It's honestly, it's kind of cool. I kind of dig it. I can't think of anything in real life that actually has something like that. The chickens were kind of a not good comparison. Try to like killing somebody else, because I feel like, oh, that guy's going down a lot slower. I feel like he's like the big boss. Yeah, I feel like I should like tank. There no into him? Yeah. Kind of a problem. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna cast scissors on y'all. I'm gonna drag you up here, please. or kill you. Man, why am I one-shotting these brothers? Well, anyway, I need to focus on this guy. On hot chug name you too. Hey, hello friend. Kind of like the thing on the field. It feels very like ancient Greek. Oh my gosh, wait. Hot Chug had like a Xenos looking like sash around his waist. Like low key. That's very interesting. Oh my gosh, wait, it looks like he has a little saddle. Like somebody can ride him. That's so cute. Put up your weapon, your comrade's a or your comrade's a dead man. Oh, not that guy. Behind you. Um, that's not good. What was that? Benadryl. Ew. Oh, I don't like that. Traitor scum. My friend shared a thing from Threads, which I don't know if it's separate from Instagram or a part of Instagram. I don't touch Instagram anymore, and I definitely want to touch Threads. But anyway, he saw somebody talking about that one time they took 50 Benadryls and all they did was just feel bad the next day. I feel like I would have capped out at 3. I feel like 3 would have been all it would take for me to be a dead man. I fear the Imalja mean to give us to their gods as a suffering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death is still in hand. Why is everybody else tied up but I'm not? No, the bull of embers. Okay, okay. So I have a feeling after this, then um, Rob Bond is like, hey, you did a good job. And then you pass out in front of them, and then you see the twins. Those of men march into their stronghold. They're preparing for something I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. Yeah, I had a feeling it was actually that they were going to sacrifice us for Aether. So it's good to know that was correct. Oh, hey, you're not tied up either? What's one? Well, the water speed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have one free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybones. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. Oh, that's funny. You actually can. Like, that's your canon way of getting out of here. Oh my gosh, this is dire, y'all. I don't think I ever, like, really took in, like, the gravity of, like, how much the situation really sucks. Y'all find your feet in the water? You want right? No, it's just a shadow. Ooh. Hey, cheer up. It's alright. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna kill Ifrit, and you guys are gonna be like, what? That's possible? And then you're gonna go home to your wife and kids, and you're gonna have a nice blueberry croissant and take a nice nap. What else can I talk to? They're gonna kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I want to go home. Oh. Oh, I already talked to you. Damn it all, a traitor in the flames. What has become of us? Well, get used to it. I'm sorry you were dragged into this. Were I a better judge of character, we wouldn't be in this mess. Oh, buddy. It's alright. Yay. Hello. Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives will soon have meaning. That'd be funny if I could just walk past them and be like, hey, don't do that. I have to fix it again. Yes. Whoops. No, yes. What I want to do. Honestly, I could probably just run roulettes. The chances of me getting this are pretty high. I don't feel like I actually need to manually queue. What was the time? 4 seconds. Well, not as fast as the time. Actually, the first time I ever came in here. That's probably why I didn't take it so seriously. Whenever I was a sprout, I came in here with 2 of my friends, and before I even got out of the cutscene, which I guess I didn't get to see this time, which actually kind of sucks. I guess you should turn cutscenes on. Before I got on the cutscene, he was dead. The time I think was 2 seconds. I might have a screenshot of it somewhere. Actually, I think I posted a video to my YouTube. I don't know if it's private though, or unlisted. I'll make it public though. After this episode, in fact, we are 50 minutes in. I'm probably gonna go to an hour and a half and then chill out the rest of my night because I have to stand when I do these, which I know I eventually plan to be on a walking pad, but just standing in place, um, not easy for me. I need to be stimming or even when I'm sitting down, I'm like probably like fiddling with something or crossing and uncrossing my legs. Oh, there you are, cow. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity after witnessing their god's monogamous. Yeah, I think that's how you say that. Defeat. The Almanzo will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time at least. And where were we? Yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. For once a man is tempered, ooh, ah, but it still suits me to dwell on the negatives. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. I would disagree. Amidst all of our misfortunes, there are still reasons to rejoice, if for the slain and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Arkal. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. And Cecilia will be proud beyond all reckoning if she hears of your deed. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You meanwhile have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking flames when you are good and ready. We can discuss the matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. See what I mean? Yeah, if I could have seen a cutscene, I would have known about I'm getting tempered. But I don't know how many were tempered and how many are just really haggard from not having food and being shaken up. They're praying good and hard so they can fix something. Oh, is that the same woman twice? Oh, got right side hair and well, also right side hair. I feel like it's really the same NPC. There's like we've seen a crying old woman. Like you know what's better than one crying old woman? Two crying old women. You can thinking that's crazy. I haven't thought about that song in a while. I, dude, I was like 6 years old listening to that song. There was no reason a kindergartner needed to know about that song. That's whenever it was new. Dang it, I just revealed my age. It happens. I could also be wrong. I know I was like, I could have even been younger, to be honest. Could have been older. I could have been paying taxes. I could have been a tax-paying adult by that time. I could just be lying. Hashtag gaslight. Oh no. Already. Actually, no. I have not already taken my pills. Yes, no. I have taken my pills. That was my pill alarm. I don't know if it actually picked up on the mic. Forget about that statue. Whoa, that's bonkers. It's like in the water. Hmm. No, it's how the saddle wraps around. How does the front part? Oh. Can't really see it that well, but you can like kind of see under the breast area. That's it was kind of saddle on him. That's so sweet. Oops. Okay. I mean, wouldn't it really be that surprising for a dragon to just be like, just have you bareback ride because they're not like horses, you know, like they're not used to that. Definitely Midgard Samara is not. He's like, yeah, I'll make it easier and safer for you. I'll put the saddle on the back. That's fine. Man, it's hard enough to get up on a horse. Getting up on a dragon would be such a bear. Ah, I don't expect them to look at me. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving the full report to Lady Manphilia. You should join them at once. Lady Manphilia is most eager to see you. Yeah, pretty special. My late arrival nearly cost our cow his life. I wasn't there when the Amalda took them prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. I just changed all the pronouns. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that I should have never. Oh, I hope you won't mind that I give the report so I can look like I did something. Meanwhile, he comes in here and he's like, dude, like I kind of feel like I fucked up. See, Thancred, we knew it was all just a front. She should have never had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. This isn't failing you all. Thancred, get it together, buddy. You can ill blame yourself for every. Oh, hello. Wow, it's good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Mm-hmm. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As you suspected, the Amalda undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their Ifrit, summoning their primal Ifrit. My rabbit's looking at me with sad eyes. She got locked up for her crimes of doo-dooing too many times, so I put her in her litter box and I said, "You gotta poop there, my friend." I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having it manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. Oh, okay, so other things probably could suffice in just what's around them. It's for this reason that incidents involving crystals can be, yeah, linked to the primals, probably, what she said. Which leads us to why the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. Um, I guess the probably with the teachings, they're saying like, oh, like this is what Nathal calls to do, uh, worship Ifrit. Because I know that belief is part of it, but like, what about the flames? I mean, I guess that was probably just like, you guys suck. Uh, we're gonna put your aether to use. We're also get you uh enthralled. Oh, enthrallment is probably duh, because that makes them a fervent believer. So that keeps the belief high, the dynamis. Those who, yeah. Anyway, these cries. Whoa, that's a new term, vocabulary term. Add it to your notebooks, kids. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together or etheric coalescence which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. Oh, once born. Okay, so they don't have to like happen at the same time. Interesting that there's a like then and then or hang on, how do I want to say this? There's a chicken and egg. Not really. I'm gonna shut up now. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. Primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create more followers. They do this by tempering mortals, process to which you yourself were subjected. Oh, I'm glad they said that because I forgot that. So we were tempered, then we overcame the tempering? That's wild. I just thought we were like, never got tempered. Yeah, even as if it took your comrades in a straw, you alone remain unaffected. Goodness gracious, Delilah. It is thanks to this power you possess, the Echo. So yeah, Minfilia and Kryl, why aren't you guys over in the front lines? I not know why of it, but those blows of the Echo are immune to thralling. It is as though a great power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Yeah, it would have been nice to know that before this happened. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. Again, if our cow was here, he'd be like, "Urgh, um, while I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal planes assure me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you do not need to concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you may have nary a moment to yourself. Fuel! Hey, baby boy, what you doing? Welcome by me all saucily. Whether she intends to or no, Ophelia neglected to tell you something I think would be best if you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you are imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, that's tough. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. Give Alice like 3 months. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we silence continue our fight, and that no more innocence needs to be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, our cow. Oh, that's rough. I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Until next time. Acting all jolly, but I know you're depressed, boyo. Good gravy. Let's forgive me. How many more lives that we saw would never have allowed this to happen? Oh my gosh, they're all a bunch of depressed millennials who are like don't know what to do after their father figure died. They're all trying to uh fill his huge shoes and be half as good as him. Man, all of you guys. Literally the twins, Tancred, I- Ida by extension. I don't know about Papalimo. I generally don't know a whole lot about Papalimo. But man, dude. Ophelia is wearing a wry smile. Might have something to do with your newfound fame. Ew. I don't want the paparazzi. Paparazzi, anything stand. Until not so long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way into Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to your stroller that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. Yeah, I had a feeling. We have guessed our cow, or rather, you have guessed. Beg pardons. Oh, this is the point I choose my current company. Wow, that guy has some severe sideburns. Sideburns on the side of my face. I don't want to promote that guy on my YouTube channel. He's a horrible human being. But I can't lie that song doesn't get stuck in my head all the time. Support me? Why would you phrase it like that? I find myself wondering how word of our cow's deeds spread so quickly. That of the mortal flame should know her triumph is to be expected. What of the other grand companies? Eep. Mm-hmm. Don't be concerned about the little bitty baby with the big, big sideburns. The little baby gonna be a little baby prince. Okay, I don't care about this. Sorry, y'all. The shocked face, that's so cute. Lady Ventilia. Very well. Uh, yeah, I know. Going to Grand Company, please. You have to do it to get a chocobo to unlock squadrons, so you can get the squat emote and nothing else. And like I have my stuff Mac. For and my squadrons, I can't. I was gonna say I have everything maxed on the twin adders, but I wanna do the immortal flames so I can get the loincloth like every other slut in Eorzea. Um, but I can't sacrifice all the squadron battle manuals that I get and other manuals and stuff for crafting and gathering too. But mainly the battle is relevant to me right now. Oh, and I get a link pearl. Eorzea is changing our town. You have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what tomorrow will bring, but as long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time for you to make ready for your journey. Before you depart, make sure to speak to Taru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to be taking place. Good. Okay, I'm glad that that's a thing. Since we have to literally kill them. Who's doing the killing? Said they have to be put to death, but surely like somebody. Because they're not actually making me talk to these people. Because I can't actually join anything because I'm already. With the power you possess, there will be those who wish you ill, and you must be needs you must needs be on the lookout for them. However diligent you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend among friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. Am I not a friend among friends of Zion? JK. Not really. I mean, man. Wow, so. I was like, what is that? Park, who goes there? I'm reaching my fingers into my rabbit's cage. Gotta love PS4 love times. Okay. Haru. Good girl. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, your cow. I might have sang your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you know where, and when the remembrance service is taking place? No. If all goes to plan, go to the Kiddos Amphitheater. Oh. Okay, I should probably mention at this point, due to organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of services might change. Still, there's not much that we can do about that, so Vidania, make Vidania your first port of call. Next, we need to go to Olda, where the Flame General Ravan will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you will need to make way to the stateroom, and there's the room is accessible via the Admiral's list. Yep, got it. Oh, here's another person. No, they were definitely looking at me. Or maybe Cesaro. I suggest visiting the city states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. AKA, you can go wherever, whenever. I'm gonna go to New Gridania first. No reason. No reason. Delilah, do you think you can behave yourself? I'll let you out? I don't think so. I think you're a naughty little rabbit. I think you're a little brat. But I'll give you a chance. Take a chance on me. Why am I singing all the time today? I feel like I was understimulated at work. When I'm at home, I'm just like, okay, it's a move. Pedo Amphitheater. I really should check my squadrons on here. Oh, you have eye boogers, my friend. You're lucky I can't get them right now. Every pet of mine that I've ever had knows there's one thing I'm gonna do is get their eye boogers. Well, so many people don't. And it's like, the poor guys, they can't get it themselves. Now they have crusty eyeballs. That would suck. I hate the feeling of eyeball crust. It's raining. This is not a good day. I mean, I guess for a memorial service, it's probably a perfect day. Everything's all sunshiny. You're like, I'm too sad for this. Oh my gosh, everyone's standing out in the rain. Hello, I'm butt cheeked up. I sent this ago. I really should be like keeping a timeline. Well, I know a timeline is somewhere. Here they are.
カヌエ様の後ろ、グリダニアの国旗を見てごらん。絡み合う2匹の白蛇は、ヒューランとエレゼンの2種族の協力を示しているのさ。今の話を象徴するものだ。この誉れ高きグリダニアを、いえ、愛すべきエオルゼア全土を侵略せんとする北方のガレマール帝国。私たちグリダニアがこの脅威から森を守るためにグランドカンパニーソージャ島を結成して対抗したことは皆様の記憶に新しいでしょう。グリダニアは森の調和を重んじ
Bro, get contacts, I beg you. Holy crap.
一歩も引かずに戦ってきました。その伝統の通り
Why are you staring like that?
帝国と相対したのです。そしてグリダニアが重んじる調和と協調はエオルゼア都市軍事同盟の実行化を促しエオルゼア同盟軍の成立へと導いたのです。
You can actually like hear what is being said, and it's not just like awful silence right now.
ですが5年前カルテノーの戦いが起こりました。この戦いは想像を絶するものでした。多くの
Her hair
戦
is
士を
always
出したことは
intriguing
事実です。
How is that happening?
ソージャ島の最高司令官である当主として私は責任を痛感しています。第7零祭で森は深く傷つき5年を経た今なお癒えきってはおりません。
What's such a good bunny? I got her eye boogers while we're in this cutscene. Let me do it.
皆様の生活にも
My
深
dog
く
always
影
bites
響
me.
しています。こんな時だからこそ皆で手を取り合わなくてはならない。それにもかかわらず嘆かわしいことに貧しさに負け盗賊になる者密漁者になる者が後を絶ちません。そして我らが旧敵イクサル族は
Alice like keeps getting Mike without either.
自然の恵みを奪い精霊の心を乱しています。第7零祭以降私たちの故郷グリダニアは不安定な状況が続いているのです。
He's right behind me.
確かに死
Yo, Alfredo.
族の討伐に大わらわだす。
Drop kicks him. Oh, we're honoring
数
the
多くの
Battle
同
of
胞に
Parthenon,
哀
not the
悼の
people
意を
who
表
we
しま
literally
す
just had to take out back and put down like a lame horse, not a limp horse.
記憶をなくしている連中が
Cynical
誰に
girl.
哀悼するっていうのよ
Ones you cannot remember. What are you talking
しか
about?
しガレマール帝国との戦いはまだ続いているのです彼らは
Oh
森
yeah,
に
wasn't there a
よこし
plot
ま
of
なる
like
砦を築き
people's
居
like
座っております
memory? I don't know. I could make things up.
国内が不安定な状態では帝国軍を追い払うなど叶わぬ夢でありましょう私たちは再びグランドカンパニーソージャ島の下で団結しガレマール帝国と戦わなくてはなりませんカルテノーの戦いから5年この節目の年にグリダニアの理念調和と協調を思い出してくださいそして今一度
Her little green
皆
glowy
様の結束を
part of the necklace looks like Shinri's wing, like the
もう耐える時は過ぎ
furniture
まし
item,
た
which is
悠久の
really
風は
funny. I
私た
can
ちと
like
共にあります
imagine the Warrior of Light like after that battle
石
being
神
like,
の前に
this
道
is a
は
really
必
good
ず
wing.
開
I'm
け
gonna
るのです
extract that so I can decorate my home with
精
it.
霊の導きとともに
Honestly, me.
この森に平和を取り戻し次の500年後の子孫にも豊かな森を残せるようにしようではありませんか
この森を守らねばな森と精霊の御のために
Hair like it comes in what how was that happening? That's not a thing, I don't think. I guess maybe it's his hairstyle, I don't know, like top Beifong, you know. Her hair is also like a mystery to me, but you just kinda have to accept it. When it's a cartoon it's easier. When it's 3D model it's a little bit harder. Hello?
私はアルフィノという
Your permit don't permit me. Alpha
彼女
no.
はアリゼだ
Okay. At your service.
私たちは
I
こ
could
の
use
カル
a
テノ戦没者
cookie
追
right
悼
now.
式典を見て回
At
って
a
いるの
glance
さ
at your fellow traveler.
各国の
What
グ
do
ラ
you
ンドカン
mean?
パニーの名手たちがどういった主張をするのか楽しみでね
Enlightenment? Dude, you sound crazy. He's looking away like I'm so embarrassed right now. The Gridanians are the Ixal are unquestionably more troublesome, being of naturally more like disposition, and are wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. And won't to? Not are wont to? The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, of course. Alas, they have grown aloof, and a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. So they've done all this, and is the primal just around, or did it go away? Because that's gonna be a thing I fight later. Like, I feel like it'd be a big deal if it was still around. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict the last resort. My life in 2 pieces. Though they clash with the Ixal more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they're as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders for how long it will be before it is broken. Trollwood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable the aid of a capable adventurer might prove to them then. Buddy, I'm pretty sure that you don't need to tell me that. The Scions were already gonna, like, make me do that, probably. Alice is like, okay, are you done now? So American. She's so like aloof in her Reborn. I mean, she's a little bit emo about her granddad passing away, I'm sure. They're very close. I think people always here. I think these other ones are always here. Just nothing. Honestly, I do not remember. Oh, okay. The Royal Promenade, okay. I feel like I should go to that one last because I feel like I passed out after that. I feel like it'd be weird. Then you're like, well, I'm awake. I guess I'll go to Limsa. Although I feel like that is what I did whenever I played the first time. I think I did Olda first because it's less money to teleport there. I was on the free trial back when it was like a 2 month trial, I think. Literally, like right when I started, shortly after I started, was whenever they introduced the unlimited trial, free trial. But it was fine. That's by the full version anyway, because they're having a sale where you can get Heaven's Word and Stormblood, because in like the next year, um, they're gonna release Shadowbringers. Although I think now that if you just buy the most recent expansion, you get all the ones before it. I could be wrong, but like I guess this was the early days. There wasn't much like precedent. Oh, okay. While I'm waiting for this guy to load in, I'm gonna briefly pause because um, little Miss Thing has to go back in her cage now. She has done a bad. Okay. Ignore that I was on AFK mode. Okay, to attend the remembrance service, be quick. The admiral is due to give her address any moment. There's an interesting puppy. It's nighttime. Look at all those beautiful robots and women that look exactly the same. I swear those are the two of the same NPCs. Why do they keep doing that? Why do they keep copying and pasting NPCs in this episode? Okay, actually, either I lied and they actually look very different, or those are not the same NPCs. Farewell, it's such a queen.
伝説の建国船ガラディオン号が漂着し、リムサロミーサの礎が築かれたのが今から700年前。皆海洋と航海の神リムレーンに導かれ、海の民として生きてきた。
Well, look who it is.
リムサロミンサの国旗を見てごらん。
You following me?
流戦旗と呼ばれる模様だ。赤は犠牲となった仲間たちの血を、黒のロングシップは海賊船を意味しているんだよ。
エオルゼアを侵略してきたガレマール帝国に対して、我々はグランドカン5年前、帝国とのカルテノーの戦いにおいても、直
Barracuda.
前にヒルフィル以下の海賊諸派と同盟関係を結び、ガラディオン協定を成立させ、共に戦いに挑んだ。海の民の底力を見せつけたのだ。しかし結果は皆が知っての通りだ。国家団、海賊勢力とも
You
に
can see them bordering up for a
多
little, like,
くの者が死んだ。
what do you even call that? Because it's not a pauldron, but it's,
自由のため、
I
己
guess kind
の
of
正
it is.
義のために戦い、
苦しくも丘の上で散っていった者たちに哀悼の意を。
Perhaps no, I don't think it's embroidery. I think it's leather. Okay. I'm just so impressed by the textures.
自由か。そう。人はみんな利己的さ。
What are you saying, my dude?
それは蛮族だって同じはずだ。人と蛮族は根本
Okay.
的には何も
You
違わ
make
な
a
い
good
の
point,
だから。
actually. I take it back.
この5年、我々は決死の思いでリムサロミンサを復興してきた。第7零祭の傷は深く、未だ癒えきらない。そんな中、リムサロミンサは以前にも増して輝き、リムレーンのベールの名に恥じない都市へ復興を遂げることができた。しかし、この我々の努力を踏みにじろうとしている奴らがいる。万神リヴァイアさんを信奉するサハ銀族がついに上陸した。
マジかよ。
サハ銀族が
Oh, that's cool. I have untranslated
万神タイタンを
dialogue
信奉
now.
するコボ
It's
ル
always
ド族
happening.
がオゴモロ山を出て南下してきている。この蛮族たちは今後のリムサロミンサの繁栄に大きな壁となって立ちふさがるだろう。
Wow.
さら
The
には
things are going to
ガ
change.
エマール帝国だ。帝国
Oh,
リムサロ
did
ミ
it
ンサは
again.
今三方からの敵に囲まれている。しかるに国内に海賊問題を抱え、内部が一枚岩ではない。今まさに我々は嵐の中にいると言えよう。
That one chick's
この嵐
face.
の中、我らが取るべき進路はただ一つ。蛮族、帝国を打ち払い、リムサロミンサが新たな世へ進むための航路を開くのみ。
That's a striking eye.
そのためには、
Unlike
第
that
7
one
零歳の
Padril
後、
guy,
分裂した
I
海
forgot
賊
his
諸
name. I
派と
feel
国
bad.
家団が
She does not
再び手を
get
取り合い、
contacts.
冒険者と共に一丸となって困難に立ち向かうほかない。不可能は人が作り出すもの。返せば可能もまた人が作り出すもの。
So
誇
too
り
clear.
高き海の民よ、その力、その技術、その知識を今一度集結せよ。我々は一つ真紅の旗のもとに生きる噴景の友である。
提督万歳。
早速野郎どもを集めなきゃな。
のう、血がたぎるぜ。俺は提督についていくぜ。
Oh, this is
いや、
awkward.
また会ったね。
Dancing me and you again. Yeah. Once again, Alpha's like, I am not talking. As Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Liminson's backyard. And that is to say not of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. While they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Liminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ear long. Ew. That's a cool boat. It looks like the Windmaker boat. That a capable adventurer of you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond doubt. That's probably what he said. But will you sail with the Admiral? No, is this all to make me choose the Grand Company? Is that why I cannot select it sooner? Okay. Yes. Well, it's probably not just for that. It's also probably to introduce like, hey, like you've been here before, but now like you really get like first off the history that you need, um, but also like a really good understanding of what each of the city states deal is. Now, with Olda, love that like both Limsa and Olda have like, okay, this is the leaders' chambers where they either like a not really a throne room because the Sultana isn't really. I mean, I don't know. Is it a throne room? I guess I'll find out. They call it the Royal Promenade, but then they have like Merowith's like office, and then in Gridania they don't have any of that. They just have an amphitheater. So like, where does she do her working? Is it just by that? Oh wait, they do have a place. I totally lied. But they don't use it very often. At least not until later in the game. They have that little flowery sanctuary place, which is still like not really the same as the other two. But I like that. That's fun. That was awkward. I was looking at them and they were looking at me. I wanted to see what their gear was, but now I'm nervous. I feel like it was songbirds anyway. And if I'm wrong, I can always come back to this recording later. Zenworms. What a name. Hmm. Interesting placement for 3 squares to be. Whoa. Oh. JK. Uh, yeah, sorry, I was like, oh, you're pretty, but upon closer inspection, I don't know, something about, I don't think that hair is the best on you. Maybe if you had like different hair, um, you would be quite gorgeous. Not the haircut for you, my queen. Whoa, this cities look exactly the same, except one is blonder than the other. It's freaky. Is there a reason for that? Do we know who these guys are? Carbon is so cool. The bosom. Welcome to the desert spook. Antiquity. Wasn't it 500 years ago? I get that. Oh, I feel like it's like 300 years ago because I was like mentally doing the math because right now it's like 15, 70. Technically the year is 5.
あの絵柄は黒地に金の天秤という衣装さ。
Oh.
天秤の左側には富を表す宝石。
I don't think I've ever really paid this much attention to the flags
力を
before.
表す炎が置かれている。
これまでウルダ派の繁栄は巨万の富を生み出した。5年前のカルテノーの戦いにおいても、
I'm scarred
皆
up.
が財と才を投じ、エオルゼア同盟3として最も多くの戦力を提供した。
I love his hair.
その結果として、帝国軍第7軍隊を打ち破ったのだ。
打ち破っただって。一体誰のおかげで今が。
You know, I've always wondered what you meant there, so I'm sorry I'm gonna do this for tonight. I gotta like actually read back. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Harky. Point blank. Yeah, I still don't know what he's trying to say here.
だが、多くの兵が帰ってこなかった。彼らの魂がナルザル神の恩元にたどり着き、来世で幸運をつかむことを祈ろう。
Wolves gilded
こ
halls.
の戦いは結果的に勝利と呼べるものではなかったかもしれぬ。しかし、第7零歳後のこの困難の時代、皆が己のことだけを考えるようになっていった。 現状を見よ。難民が押し寄せ、貧者がそこら中にいる。それなのに武者たちは財を通して助けようとはしない。武を誇った者たちも動こうとはしない。今のこのウルダ派の状況をカルテローで戦った友たちに誇れるのか。ウルダ派を不滅体を信じて散っていった者たちに、お前たちのおかげで平和になったと胸を張って誇れるのか。この地に迫る蛮族アマルジャ族の脅威は相変わらず強く、
I don't think it's worried about them for a
交易
minute.
路を脅かしている。さらにガレマール帝国に至っては一部地域を占領し、精輪水などの資源を奪っている。ウルダ派の国難は続いているのだ。商人による自治を望む共和派も、王家に忠誠を誓う王党派も、共にウルダ派の繁栄を望んでいるはずであろう。この国難こそ正気であり、同時に正気である。富を求める全ての者よ、武を誇る全ての者よ、黄金鏡ウルダ派に憧れし旅人や義士、そして冒険者よ。目先の富だけを追うのではなく、国を、世界を見据えよ。今一度七も女王陛下のもとに結集するのだ。
Love Lalafell's little mouth. It looks like an
グランド
axolotl.
カンパニー不滅体を信じ、私腹を肥やすのではなく不滅体に投資しろ。エオルゼアの駅はウルダ派の国益である。そして国益は国民の駅である。おお、任せろ。七も様、
Cute.
苦しゅうない。ウルダ派第17代国王ナナモールナモである。わらわから言うことは一つだけじゃ。ウルダ派の宝は金銀でも宝石でもあらぬ、そなたたち民じゃ。民の知恵、民の勇気、民の笑顔、何より民の命こそウルダ派の誇る最大の宝なのじゃ。ウルダ派の民よ、わらわと共に
I feel like math-wise, she's 17th in line. I think 300 years was a little bit more accurate. So that's what they're calling antiquity? 300 to maybe 400 years?
速さと速さが分かつ。全ては永遠なる女王陛下とウルダ派の繁栄のために。
I don't know if now is the time to use that kind of language. People kind of just died by Titans. Oh,
いやまたあったね。
yeah, it's real fancy. I will say, eyes closed. Oldens have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Sure have. The Oldens do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Whoa, okay, so that gives me answers to questions I had before. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and the Olda has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Oldens send their forces to smite the primal, and although invariably they succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition that they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be most welcomed addition to their ranks. You're trying to recruit me to everybody, my dude. Also, yeah, like, they probably would be after what just happened and their foot problem. Like I got that taken care of. What moments were they stoking him before when it was so easy for people to get susceptible to him? Probably with a lot of casualties. Arcalis is Minfilia. You're well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance services have now concluded? Yeah, they didn't mention anything that just happened. A moment ago, you say, what a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Company. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waiting Stands, it will not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Yep, that's what I thought. It was a military recruitment situation. Maybe there's a time that you pass out. I really felt that this was it. Actually, you know what? No. I think that's never. I think I'm already past that. I think it's the first time you come to. Well, I don't know why, because you're just an adventure at that point. I don't remember what you do. This is why I had to play MSQ again, because my memory is atrocious. I have a disorder. Oh, I have the lily pads from above. I wish, I wish, people always talk about, like, oh, I wish I could sit on a cloud like I always wanted to as a child. Me, I want to be able to stand on a lily. Who sit? Just do any sort of action on a lily pad and it not sink to the bottom of the pond. I want one that can hold my weight. Oh, that's the reflection, I guess, of. I don't know if even is that. Do I know? Definitely not Mensa. I don't remember that. Castrum, Marinara. I think that's why it's so butt ugly. The empires. Oh, Katara. Some people let fame swell to their heads. Believe that yours will remain in proportion and firmly attached to your body. One can hope. You never know, kids these days. Heads just fall right off their shoulders. So yeah, I returned. And no cylinder got stuck in the vase this time, I promise. Come back, cow. Were the Grand Company's leader's words as illuminated as you had hoped? Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, our cow. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. I wonder what it's going to have me do, because I can't actually do that now. I guess just skip it. The gods only know what Grand Company our adventure friend will keep. The wheel of change. Wheel of change are in motion regardless. He's speaking right now, so I'll stop. Whatever do you mean, dear sister? I agree.
実を模
Oh,
索し
okay,
てい
he's
るという
being sarcastic, and he's like, "Oh, so that's how it happened. How quickly we
こ
forget."
のエオルゼアは零細で深く傷ついた。それでもどの国も明日へ向かって歩み出している。蛮族、蛮神、エオルゼアにはまだまだ問題が山積みだ。各国のグランドカンパニー、そして暁の決命。彼らはその問題を解決する鍵だよ。いいかいアリゼ。明日のために、未来のために、第七零細は過去にしなければならないんだよ。
おじい様はあんな奴らに未来を託したわけでも組織を残したわけでもないわ。
The guy behind him.
私は私のやり方で世界の明日を見つけてみせます。
お互い目指すところは同じはずだ。いつの日か分かり合える日も来るよ。
だといいわね。
お嬢様、お待ちください。無理にでも分かり合わないといけないのさ。それが僕たち慶米の宿命なんだから。それに鍵は扉を開くためにあるだけじゃない。過去を、知りたくもない真相を閉じるにもまた鍵は必要なのさ。
Twins and their stupid little scene things. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna like just take a quick gloss over the last thing that he said because I will say flipping out always kind of confused me. So some of the stupid things. Oh. Yeah, that's a little cringe, Alpino. I mean, I guess it's debatable. Like, I guess I can understand what he's trying to say, but I don't know. It still was a little. If you're gonna have a remembrance ceremony, like, it was a little cringe to like omit details. I must say. Scared. Because I feel like if I do that, is it gonna screw up anything, or is it just gonna be in the new game? Is that possible? Because I feel like everybody would have done that to like get the Grand Company stuff they want. I don't know. Either way, I'm at the point where I was gonna get off anyway after I did this, so I think I'll actually stop before this and Google things, and then maybe the next episode, maybe tomorrow or this weekend. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.